Ooh, child. Somebody got LeShawn scared. LeShawn scared. I heard him on IG about 15 minutes ago talking about he going down to the courthouse so he can put a cease and desist, because that's all he probably can do, and have Tommy keep his name out of his mouth and K. He said he putting them on both of them. But you know what? We all know that soon as that incident happened with SHAMAR'S money, Instagram was quiet. Because I'm not gonna lie, you know, when LeShawn came on the Instagram, he kind of sort of woke it up a little bit. He kind of made it where, you know, content creators had some content, because when he first started going on the IG, he really wasn't getting the audience. But then Shamar started coming into his lives, and he was consistently coming into his lives. This was like around the time when Shamar had fought that homeless lady or homeless man or whoever he said he had a fight with. And LeShawn and him was hanging out around that time. That's when they started hanging out tough. And he just started going live. And I will admit, LeShawn had Messy Doll on his platform. Then I kind of started meeting other little sissies that LeShawn and the crew know, and Shamar know, and then like beefs that we probably didn't know that some of these sissies had with Shamar. They was bringing it on to LeShawn's platform, and content creators were recording it, and now LeShawn's part of the content. But you know what? Now he's being part of people saying that he's the one that took that money. Now I'm gonna put up the recording, but if I hear more than 3 cuss words, because I was gonna edit it first, I'm taking it down. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come in here and make sure y'all hit the like button. I didn't have a chance to edit it. It ain't going up today because I got one more video I gotta put out, and then tomorrow's another day. I prep for the next day. I don't be in a rush to put up nothing. I'm an OG in the game, and doing commentary on, different sectors or whatever. And I don't be rushing to put nothing up. And I don't even rush to put it up. Sometimes I don't even rush to put it up the earliest, because I put it out when I think my audience is gonna gravitate to my content. I don't just be trying to just, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no rush, honey. Because if you doing commentary, everybody's commentary is different. Everybody's outlook, opinions, and all that, their views on things is different. So it ain't no reason for me to rush, because I'm not rushing because somebody else's commentary ain't gonna be like mine. Mine's gonna be what mine's is. So, anyways, hey, how y'all doing today? Thank God that I had the strength to go live today, because I call it my woman cave. It's not really a woman cave, it's a woman wall that I just got all hooked up. I got like a mini island. It's all black with natural wood on top of the island. I got an industrial air fryer. I don't got one of them cheap plastic oval shaped ones. I got a good one that you see inside of a chef's kitchen. Okay. So I got my air fryer on top of that now, and then I found me the world's smallest deep freezer, and that's up against my wall too. So I got my own little gadgets that I'm adding on to my new, where I just moved to in October of last year, make a year this October. But I'm gonna probably be moving back to Boston. But we way off track. But anyways, LeShawn is scared. He's scared. Yeah, he's trying to cease and desist Tommy, the gossip, and Kay. He trying to get them to stop trying to say he took that money. But I believe that he took the money. I also believe that Shamar's, ex-boyfriend had a hand in that too. You know what I'm saying? I love when I can say my opinion. You heard me say my opinion. You peep how I said my opinion, because an opinion, you can't cease and desist an opinion. and when you use the word allegedly. So you can be mad all you want. In my opinion, I think you took that money, LeShawn. And I think you had help by Avery. All statements are allegedly. It just ain't adding up. But let me just say something, because we ain't going to sit there and just throw the ones that are getting blamed for this stuff now under the bus by themselves. Because isn't it crazy? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree with this. Isn't it crazy that everybody in that circle that's talking about what happened to SHAMAR'S money being stolen, every single person who's talking about that situation, they all have taken from SHAMAR. They've all stole money from SHAMAR. Not like one stole a pair of sneakers or one stole a T-pass, a bus pass, or we're talking about money. All of them. And they all had their reasons for why they did it. So it's just so funny now that they're not, on the chopping block or in the spotlight for doing it. Now they're sitting up there trying to puzzle it together on who took this large amount of money. That's basically a federal situation if he could get proof that who took it. And if people start telling on each other, it's a wrap. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So let me read these comments. Hey, cutie pie. Hey, Felicia. Thank you for liking the video. Hey, Ms. Diamond. Hey, LaTanya. Hey, Savine. LaShonda. D Lions. Let me see. Latoya's in the building. Kai will get ready to take it down because LOL. Let me see. Hey, Latina. Hey, the People's Story. Yolanda. It says, this is pathetic. Really. Is this all we have to do? We have nothing better to discuss. Someone is going to get seriously hurt by this nothingness. Why are y'all so obsessed with this clown? Life Journey. Why are you obsessed with this clown? Because if you wasn't obsessed with this clown, and I guess you're talking about Shamar, you wouldn't be in here. You would be looking at more positive content. People, stop. The 1%ers, stop sounding retarded when you come in these chats. Stop sounding retarded. Talking about what somebody else is doing, and you're right up in here with us, with the mess. Go sit down and shut up. Yes, I said the word shut up. It's not a cuss word, but it is definitely a powerful word. And I know a person can feel it, whoever I'm talking to, when you say it to a grown person. When you tell them to sit down and shut up like a kid, that must feel horrible. But some of you need to sit down and shut up. For real. Don't get on my bad side today, because I'm in a good mood. But I will have a little moment on you real quick and then keep it moving. I'm not going to pull an Alvo and read you for filth or, cuss and carry on and get my channel jeopardized, because you want to sit there and be a hater. But I will put you in your place. Just know that. And I also want to let you guys know another surprise. Don't sleep on Shamar. Shamar has a way of, because over the years he's been picked on and bullied, even though he has bullied and picked on people as well. He has a way of playing like the victim. And trust and believe, because nationally, worldwide, whether he's an A-list celebrity or not, which we know he's not, he still has some status. And I'm going to tell you like this. If this situation gets in the right person's hand, and SHAMAR knows that. He knows if somebody reaches out to him about this situation, they're going to get down to the bottom of it. And a lot of people are going to go down, or whoever did this is going to go down. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. And don't be surprised when out the blue some big booking comes up, or something like a Zeus Network type thing, even if it ain't Zeus Network, opportunity arrives for him to do a guest appearance. You know how they fixed his teeth and had him on the show and all that, and he was when they did the premiere, he was the opening act. The opening act. Don't be surprised, and they give him a pretty penny, and it's gonna probably make up for all that money that was being stolen from him, from not just the current people who stole all of the money from that safe, but from the money that Alvo was taking, Kay had took. She said that they owed her. They all have stolen from SHAMAR before. SHAMAR knows more than what you think, and more than what you think is about to go down. Trust me. And it's nothing that I discussed it with SHAMAR, because SHAMAR don't know what I know. But I'm telling you, whoever did what they did, they're not getting away with it. Trust and believe. And you know, I really suggest whoever did take that money, go ahead, take 1,000 or 2. He probably won't miss it, but I would put the mass majority of that back somewhere, and allow SHAMAR to publicly say he got that money back. Because I'm telling you, if and when that gets out who took it, man, it's gonna be ugly for that person. They all gonna snitch on it. Yep. Thank you, Yolanda. That's what I was saying earlier today. I said they're gonna snitch on each other. To me, I say everybody is guilty to proven innocent. This story is, it doesn't match. Too many, he said. They say and we say. Right, LaTanya? Yep. Allegedly. That's right. That's why you see me put this up. Because I don't mess with these ninjas. These ninjas are so broke, busted, and disgusted. They'll try to sue you because they're broke, busted, and disgusted. They won't be doing it to me, because I got this on speed dial. All statements are allegedly on this platform. And that goes for my pre-recorded videos. That even goes for short videos. I don't care if it's a shorts video. All statements are allegedly. What is this right here? Oh, that was a picture of queenopp, and all statements are allegedly. But trust and believe, somebody's gonna go down. Somebody's gonna go down, and I'm here for it. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I think. This is my opinion. I don't think Kay did it. I don't think that 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛 did it. I don't think that Alvo did it. I don't even think Messy Doll did it. The only people I'm looking at is LeShawn. This is my opinion. The new boyfriend or ex-boyfriend now of SHAMAR, and the boyfriend's friend. The friend was the one allegedly did the booking that didn't exist, and that was to basically get SHAMAR to leave the premises of that safe so that they could get their hands on it. And I don't care what nobody says. Ever since that money came up missing, it was quiet on IG. And I didn't want to say why I felt it was quiet, because I still didn't gather my intel to form my opinion on who I think took that money until it got, further in to discussion, and people, brought forth evidence and conversations, because you know how people don't know how to stay off of social media without getting on social media and telling social media everything. Like social media is going to keep it a secret. You put it on social media, everybody in the mom is going to know. So even when Shamar reached out to me, and I think Shamar might be still mad at me because before it hit the blogs and the vlogs, like I've been told y'all a couple of days ago, Shamar told me a little bit after 7 a.m. that his money was stolen. He DM'd me. I didn't get back to him until I got off my live with you guys. I think I had did a 1 o'clock live. I've been for the most part consistently doing 1 o'clock lives. I've been doing a little later lives ever since this popped off afterwards, because it's mind boggling to me how, you know, a group of people are so thirsty to take somebody that they constantly call disable. They're quick to take his money and not lose no sleep. Let's try to get them likes up to 100. Come on now, them likes are on a diet. Come on now, let's get them likes up. Thank you. Let's hit the like button. I promise you it is free to like. So hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand, if he's so disabled and this and that and other, how do you fix your mouth to take advantage of the disabled like that and take that boy's money like that? And I don't care what anybody says that I'm trying to defend you know, Shamar. I'm not defending Shamar. I'm defending what's right. And you know, if you don't like it, that's too bad. I'm defending what's right. And I think that even if Shamar is a piece of ish to the mass majority, that doesn't give anybody the right to take something that's not theirs. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. So, you know, when they do find the person that did this to him, I hope that they get prosecuted to the highest captivity. Because you know, it's to the point now, I think people are taking it overboard with this BS with Shamar. If Shamar is that bad, and this goes for the viewers too, stop watching him. Shamar irks my nerves all the time. I want to come through the screen on him. But I can't change who Shamar is. I can only change my actions and what I do. Now, if the only people that were around Shamar in the time frame of when that money came up missing, come on now, let's make it make sense. If it's was the new boyfriend, LeShawn, and the new boyfriend's friend, 3 people that were hanging out from the time that Shamar's new boyfriend came into town, it's got to be LeShawn. It's got to be the boyfriend or his friend. The money didn't walk off on its own. And the roaches that people talk about he has in his house did not take it either. Messy Dog got all types of bread from Shamar. They all have. And if I miss Messy Dog, that's because I have not honestly myself heard of Messy Dog stealing from Shamar, like his father's money. Other than that, and you might say, well, how didn't you know that? Because I wasn't doing no due diligence on it to know, and don't care. I just named a few people that I do know off the top of my head that have admitted out their own mouth that they have stolen money from Shamar. That's all I'm talking about. See, I'm not the type of person I'm gonna steal from somebody's house. I know it. Oh my God, let me go back to that comment. Where's it at? Shamar's blaming everyone but LeShawn. And he said it this morning. And that's what I'll be putting up today, as a matter of fact. I might even put what LeShawn said too. Because basically he wants Kay to know and Tommy the Gossip to know that he is going to be going and shutting them up. Let me let you listen to what he said. I really don't want to keep this up too long with too many cuss words in it. So I'm going to put up a sneak peek. If he gets, you know, too repetitious with it, whatever you want to call it, you know, like back, you know, cuss words back to back to back to back. I'll edit it and I'll put it up today so you guys can hear it.
To make them like stop mentioning.
Yeah, on these IG lives, you know, no wonder why they don't have platforms. Listen how their conversations talk, how they talk. I just can't afford to have to be going in after I'm done with my live and have to edit this over again. I'm not doing it. So as a matter of fact, let me timestamp this here because I gotta go in and delete that out because I'm not having that crap up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to put this portion up. It's about what I caught of it. Well, it was the part that I needed to catch was him saying that he's gonna go down to the courts so he can shut up Tommy the Gossip and Kay, and he don't want their name in his mouth saying that he stole SHAMAR'S money. But I have to admit, I think he took it too. Hey, Toby. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you guys remember when I said from the beginning when he was hanging out with this character, LeShawn, I told you I didn't feel good about him hanging with him. There's something about LeShawn. I'm not feeling it. And then what gave me a bad taste in my mouth to begin with was that SHAMAR was doing foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and LeShawn was right there watching it and probably recording just like everybody else. But who did LeShawn you know, make look really bad at that time? It was SHAMAR, because SHAMAR was fighting a homeless person, someone that obviously could not defend themselves and is down and out right now. And that was not a good look for SHAMAR to be running around chasing somebody who did not want to fight him. Hey, Kerry. All grimy. It's gonna be oh. Yeah, it is. You're right. The people's story. But I just sitting here thinking, you know, because like I said, I tell the truth and shame the devil. I tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. But I said, now everybody's having this talk about this situation, about SHAMAR'S money, but they all have collectively stolen money from SHAMAR. All of them has stolen money from SHAMAR. And I think that that is crazy, how they can fix their mouth and talk about money being stolen, and they all stole money from SHAMAR. And a lot of them have the same mindset of why they stole the money, because they felt it was owed to them, even though SHAMAR worked for the money. You know, how do you really feel like something's owed to you that's somebody else's money? That's crazy work for me. Like I said, I love Tommy the Gossip. I have nothing against Kay. At the beginning, I was you know, on SHAMAR'S side until I started looking at the bigger picture. And then I said, you got to stay neutral like you've been doing, because Kay is not as bad as you think that she is. And she actually did more for SHAMAR than a lot of people have. So I left that alone. Tommy the Gossip, I'm always going to like him because I like anyone who can make me laugh. And let me tell you something, guys. I want to give a shout out to Tommy the Gossip because that was an excellent interview. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm saying it in my opinion because I'm not an interview channel holder. I'm not Oprah Winfrey. And if I ever do an interview on my platform, I don't care how it turns out because I'm a commentator. I run more like a podcast commentator, and I'm not an interviewer. However, I love the way Tommy the Gossip finessed that interview. It was funny. It wasn't watered down or boring, and I loved it. I was able to watch the whole hour. That's why I was able to catch this. This is what I'm about to show you next. So let's remove that and put this up, because I thought that that was an excellent, excellent interview. And it was comical because he knows how to make you laugh. And it is what it is. And if a person's mad because I said that, then that's too bad. Now, which video is it on? I forgot. Oh, God. Let's try this one. If I can't find it, oh, well.
LeShawn did the robbery, and he split.
Child, kick myself out the room. Woo, child, I kicked myself out the room, honey. I'm trying to find the video. That was last week. Was it this one? I put up so many videos, guys. Let me see if it's this one. Hold on.
Y'all want that? Y'all really basically want to see that person suffer.
Oh no,
They gotta know something.
Oh, that's for tonight. That's for tonight. Let me see. I'll probably share. Let me see if I can find the video here. But anyways, I really liked the interview that Tommy did. I think he did an excellent job, and I don't think he could have. Nobody could have did it any better. And I don't care what nobody says. That's my opinion. And I think he did a really good job. And I also believe that he also finessed the boyfriend, SHAMAR'S, well, ex-boyfriend now. Oh, here it is. I got it right here. Hold on. I really think that he finessed the boyfriend into saying who stole the money, because I believe that Avery does know who stole the money. That's my opinion. So, you know, because I think he has an involvement in it. Period. And he's the he's not the brightest bulb on the tree.
And it was only 3 of y'all with each other. You said it again.
Me? I said me, my friend, Shamar, and LeShawn.
You and your friend was with Shamar, right? The key got stolen, right? Y'all went out of town, right? Who got the money?
Sis.
LeShawn.
Case dismissed. Thank you for your service, baby. Have a great day.
You too. The money?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I got receipts on CashApp that she sent me the money. I don't know about Shamar money or none of that. I don't know.
Auntie Seven flew you out. She told you that she gonna give you the money and she flew you out. You got down here with Shamarco, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little experiment of what you did when you noticed when you got there.
Experiment.
To his house or when I got to Atlanta?
When you got to his house.
When I got to his house, when we first got there, I did a TikTok. As you can see, the TikTok in a gray sweatshirt, I mean, the shorts and a white t-shirt. We did a TikTok. After that, I cleaned up. I started looking around, cleaning up his. I'm like, this is how you living? Hell no, nah. We don't live like.
And how would you describe him living?
Oh, y'all get messy, baby.
Oh, we get real messy over here. Cause what you see in the house?
Oh, in the house?
Yeah.
Roaches.
What they doing? Were they doing line kicking? What they was doing? Because you know
they was coming out the PS. They was coming out the PS5. They was coming out the headboard of the bed.
Not the PS5. He just got.
Now, if roaches are coming out of PS5s and bedboards, is that technically saying that the house is infested with them? I'm just wondering.
Yeah. So the roach is going to sleep over in the PS5?
A sleepover.
I don't know what he just got.
Because like I'm telling you, he just got the PS5, so the roach was going to goddamn backflip in the PS5. So keep going.
So boom, I'm like, you gonna have to clean up. You feel me? Like, this not how we live. Like, I got OCD, all type of. I didn't even go to sleep. Like, feel me? Like, until I cleaned up all type.
You did not clap that. Was he spending money on you?
Yes, he was.
How much, if you don't mind me asking?
Like $500.
Make sure you hit the like button, please. Make sure you hit the like button for the ones that just came in. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
500.
Yeah.
And you ain't give him the man case? What he do? What he bought you with the 500?
I mean, I asked for it. Don't get me wrong. I said, "Can you?" And he said, "Yeah."
And what did he do with the 500?
What you mean? What he do?
I mean, what he buy you with the 500? Like, what did you get? Because he could give me 500. I would pay my rent.
If you look at the TikTok with the blue outfit, the Nike ones, the Nike socks, that's what he bought.
He told me that you went in his house and cooked for him. Is it true?
Yes, I did.
What did you cook?
Sausages.
Did any roaches jump in the water?
That's all he had. And I was scared to cook the I say roaches. I was scared to cook the sausages because it was roaches in the refrigerator.
Not in the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator.
Okay, so we're gonna get into the topics, the real topics of what's the real case of you here. But we're gonna start off because I'm not gonna lie.
He definitely does have that money. Trust me, he got a portion of that money. And even if he told on LeShawn, people might say, well, maybe he didn't have nothing to do with it if he's saying LeShawn took it. It don't matter if he tells on LeShawn and that LeShawn got the money. You know why? Because first and foremost, LeShawn ain't gonna go back and forth and say, oh yeah, I got the money. He's not gonna put it like this. He's not gonna respond at all. He's just gonna be quiet like he's been. Because if he says something, it's pretty much going to be saying that he took the money, LeShawn. So LeShawn is quiet. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's why he's trying to take tomorrow Kay and 𝗡𝗘𝗫𝗧 and get a cease and desist to keep them quiet. Because when you're doing something dirty, you got a conscience, and his conscience is eating at him, and it's probably making him feel like people know, even if they didn't see him take it, that LeShawn took it.
I thought that Missy Doll sent you to Shamar. So how did you get in contact with Scooby-Doo? The real
Missy Doll?
That's his name, Scooby-Doo on here.
I mean, he contacted me first. He was talking about you, like, you feel me? Don't get into that and this, that, and the third. So I was ignoring him at first.
Okay.
And then I said, whatever he said something else, and then I said, okay.
Okay, and how about LeShawn?
LeShawn? Oh, you want to talk about LeShawn?
We talk about everybody.
On my behalf, what I've seen about LeShawn, I'm not gonna lie, he was cool. You feel me? He was around. He was cool. He was with Marco. He was coming over.
How often was he coming over?
Ever since I was out there.
Okay. Okay. So when it came to the money being stolen, because everybody assumed that you took the money.
Yes, they did.
Everybody making it seem like, oh, Avery took the money. Avery got the money. You told me that LeShawn kept calling Shamar's phone trying to see how far he was. Is that true? One
of the fans said it. I got screenshots on it.
Okay. One of the fans said it. Okay. Did you took the money?
No, I didn't.
Did Shamar show you what a safe was?
No, he didn't.
How you knew he had a safe?
He told me. Yeah.
Hold up. Did he show you or did he tell you? Because you finna mess it up right there.
No, for real. I'm on my mother. This is on my mother. He told me he had a safe. Because how I know he had a safe is because Marco was trying to come out the house. If you could see, he wear fanny packs, all type of.
If your neck looks like this, you need to watch this video. When you sit at your desk or use your phone, your head protrudes forward. And for every inch your head protrudes forward.
So he was trying to come out the house with big. And I said, Marco, no, actually I said, babe, you're not going out. You're not going outside with all that money. You not.
How much money was it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't count it because that's not my business. I don't do that.
Right.
That's really not my business. I'm not counting your money. I'm not managing your money or nothing. You can ask him. I never managed Marco money when I was out there. I never did none of that. I never even looked through that man's phone. Was Scooby-Doo saying that I was answering his phone? I never answered that man's phone. LeShawn was calling every single day, literally.
Okay. So who knew about his safe in the house?
I don't know who knew about his safe because we was the only two in the house at the time. You feel me?
So you said that he had a lot of money and he showed you and you told him, baby, you don't need all that money. Did you see him put the money up? Or did
No,
you
I
still have
didn't.
the money still?
Because guess what? I walked out the room. We was in a room. I walked out the room. I closed the door and all that. I don't do that. I'm not watching where you put your money at. I'm not doing that. Because like I said, my attention was never like that.
Okay.
Ask anybody in my city.
I believe you, but I want you to, I want everybody to understand that I believe you. I know you're not lying because what we talked about, I really believe you. And a lot of people don't believe it, and that's why I want you to come live tonight so you can show everybody that.
Some more technical difficulties. I'm sorry, guys. We heard enough of it anyways. You guys can go back and listen to the whole entire video on your own time. But I do believe that I don't care what nobody say. The boyfriend got some of that money. Y'all can disagree with me. But I really do believe that they got it. Let me read some of these comments here. Hey, Jen, good afternoon. I watched the whole live. Tommy got to both of this whole mess. Yeah, I watched the whole live too. It was a little bit over an hour and I think 1 minute. And I always watch his whole lives. He be having me cracking up. Hey. It says, ain't no way I'm going out of town with no clothes, no underwears, and no money and stay with somebody for a whole 7 days without clothes or anything else. He's cat. I know he is. And you know why he came like that? Because they probably had a plan before he got down there to do that to Shamar. And he wasn't planning on staying that long. And he's slow too, LaTanya. His body language spoke volumes, especially when Tommy said LeShawn took it. I know, right? Let me see something. I think I deleted the whole video to try to make some room. But yeah, I'm not buying anything that he is selling at all. And Kay made a good point too. She said that she believes that LeShawn and Avery split the money. That's what I believe. I believe that too. It says when it hits the fan, everybody's jaw is going to fall. Yep, you already know, Savine. It says, is the boyfriend LeShawn's friend? No. You know, we also, which I'm glad that Tommy the Gossip cleared this up too. He said, you know, he basically has said, I just want to say, I did in fact say that Shamar met you through Messy Doll, and then he asked him to explain how they met. And they pretty much met just like how Shamar meets everybody online. Dangerous place to meet somebody. LeShawn literally silent everyone who has an opinion on the situation on him stealing. Exactly that Avery had all the plan before he got there. Yeah, he had plans. And you know who I think, honestly, Avery's playing it better than everybody because he's playing it like he's broke. Like he got negative $45 in his account. That he even played 7, making her think he didn't have enough money to get there or back. He's looking all like a bum, still on lives after he went back home. That's a cover-up. You said guilty dogs bark and hut dogs holler. I think LeShawn's quiet because he don't have it, but he knows who do. Right. It could be that too. You're right. I want to know why this man ain't bring the night bag. Me too. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. You think SHAMAR'S lying? Wow. If y'all want to come up to the platform before I get off of here, you want to speak your piece on your opinion of this, I'm going to put the link in the chat. If not, I'm just going to get off because I have some things that I need to do, and I definitely want to check in with you guys. I try to at least check in daily. You know what I'm saying? And even if I don't stay on an hour, I at least like to come and talk with y'all. It says that's why you can't have everyone in your apartment or house talking bad about SHAMAR'S place like that. That's crazy. It really is. That man went to ATL for a week. He didn't even bring a toothbrush. That is crazy. But he talking about how nasty SHAMAR'S is, though. Like, make it make sense. Did Messy Doll make up that fake booking? No, they're saying that Avery's friend, that light-skinned cat, did that. They're saying it was Avery's people that made that fake booking. That's crazy. He just too calm to be missing. That's what I said. That's what I said. I don't know, but see, we all know sometimes things don't hit SHAMAR right away, and that's when he'll be seemingly calm, and then when it hits the fan, that's when we'll see the other side of him. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen him when he got sued for that $20,000. He was acting like nothing was wrong, and it was something wrong. And then he just snapped and went on a rampage like 3 days later. So listen, guys, I'm getting off. I just want to come and check in with y'all. Make sure if you didn't hit the like button, you hit the like button. I'm going to start staying on longer, but I've just been trying to catch up with my rest and doing things around the house. So I don't want to wear myself too thin, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to still do my lives and still do my pre-recorded premieres for you guys. Get this workout, but not drain myself. I gave you guys an opportunity if you want to come up quickly to, speak your piece. Nobody's coming up, so I'm going to get off right now. And I just appreciate everyone for coming through. Hey, Kay. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.